Oh, is that Tyrion with her? Oh, the whole family's here. Let's go say hello.
You can do this.
I'm walking very slow because there's no run button or anything. I suppose this is for atmosphere.
Ah, Lady Marjorie.
Aren't
you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Big iron throne back there.
Allow me to introduce Lady Mira.
No Joffrey here right now. I guess he's off doing other things.
Your Grace.
Begging your pardon, Your Grace? No, that's the other voice. Sorry. Hello.
Impressive.
Yes, this is my female voice. Oh, so lovely.
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king. Are they?
I am certainly
I
loyal.
wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
We are very loyal
Is your
indeed, my
family
lady.
loyal to the king?
Very loyal.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
We serve King Joffrey, my lady.
She is. Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Oh, not me. I agree, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
Let's be
The
friends.
Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you.
God.
Do you have any loyalty at all?
There's just no winning here, is
your
there?
house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
I think we are. He's the new
He
warden.
is the Warden of the North, Your Grace. He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in
Oh,
fact
come
saying
on.
nothing at all.
I was very open about my previous ones.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
It's really frantic the way you
There are
can't
ships
think
and
about your
shields to build
decisions.
and
You just have to
Joffrey
answer really
supplied
quickly.
ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Oh, yes,
Forrester
certainly.
Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual
To our
benefit.
mutual benefit, Your Grace, and at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any
Uh-oh.
Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Castle.
She's going to ask me to do something
It
horrible.
would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Your Grace.
Not.
But not if your house faces potential ruin.
I mean, not.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei?
Not
It's
crazy
just
limits or
fought beside
anything.
The Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets
I'm
it, my
sure she
lady.
regrets it. Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Oh no, Marjorie will remember that. She knows I'm lying. Come on, she told me to.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves.
Oh, I love this game so far. This is so intricate
Who
and
knows
weird.
what lurks within their hearts?
It's
You're
cool.
a
It
girl
feels so
from the North,
dangerous.
You're in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Oh, it certainly is,
And
my
if your
lady.
loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person who you serve, what would you do then?
I would serve the king, my lady.
I'm sure she would. Let the girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace. Certainly.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities.
No, Marjorie will remember that as well. Marjorie, just...
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
You told me to lie, Marjorie. Stop taking it personally.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Oh no. What should I have done?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Is that
Of
with
course,
Marjorie or
Your
with me?
Grace.
Oh, it's with Marjorie. Okay. I'm on my own, I guess. Oh, with Tyrion.
I'll walk you out.
Thank you, my
This may
lord.
come
Thank
as
you
a
very
surprise,
much.
But I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisters. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honourable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
For your family, even
Thank you
under
so
the best of
much.
circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated.
No.
Although Cersei
Poor
seemed
Marjorie.
quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
For Lady Marjorie's sake, my
Rather
lord.
odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Oh, good old
She
Tyrion.
threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides.
Oh, this is the guy who can help.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I'm going to be a little bit coy with him.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood.
Here
from
we
House
go.
Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favourably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you.
Oh, let's go
and
for
your
it.
house.
Use my
Are you
influence
willing
here.
to risk that? It may be far
Yes,
too
I certainly
It's a risk
am.
I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Brave and honourable. That's me
Now,
all
if
over.
you'll
I'm
excuse me,
playing
I
this
promised
as a
Sansa
good
I'd
guy.
join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Good night, lord.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Oh, that was so cool. That was just so good. And it was so tense as well. I really enjoyed that. So this letter, when am I going to act on it?
Mira, I was worried.
Oh, it's you again.
I wasn't.
Whatever your name is.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well, I
A
think.
little intimidating. It went well. Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Oh, don't speak ill of her here.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seeking
I don't
arrangements
trust
for the
this
wedding.
girl. I think she's
Of
spying
course,
on me.
you and I are seated
I think
way
everyone's
back,
spying on me because it's
here
King's
with our
Landing.
fourth cousins and
But
the
you know.
ninth-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what?
Don't
It's
dirty
true.
the man's cloak. That would just be impolite and annoy him.
The Red Viper.
Oh, the Red Viper's going to be here.
I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husband.
Oh, how exciting.
Marrying a king? I can only imagine what that would be like.
Oh, what? It must be wonderful.
Would you marry
alright.
Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
For my family, I
Anyone,
would.
if it helped my family. Right, of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen.
Is that going to be one of the options now?
I might even allow
Marry
him to
the
be
king.
my handmaiden.
Oh yeah, well I wouldn't allow you be my handmaiden.
Who else should we marry off?
You're causing trouble here.
Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match.
Don't be mean.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
I wasn't doing anything, Marjorie, I swear.
Well,
I'm sorry,
I'm
milady.
sorry, my lady. As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game.
Marjorie keeps giving looks and remembering
Lies and enemies
things.
can be made with every move.
It's just, I don't know what she's thinking. She's so coy
The
and
Queen
calculating.
was pleased by your display, Nora.
Oh wow, that's good.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting.
So now I can ask her for help.
There's always
Maybe.
someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It's hard to please everyone,
Always
milady.
so easy to please. If you showed
She'll
Cersei
appreciate
your
honesty,
heart,
I
she would
think.
stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly.
Oh, that cheered her up. They got her back on side.
Words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Yeah, she's on side to help me, I
I
think.
do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you,
Marjorie's
my
meant to be like 14 in the
There's
books. She
things
certainly looks a bit older than that.
lady. Something important.
Oh, here we go. Let's ask her for help. Even though I don't trust that other
I
handmaiden.
did have a favour to ask of you in return.
In private.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Okay then.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Oh, okay, Marjorie, I'll side with you. Even though I don't trust her.
Go on. Ask.
My mother needs our help.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay
I shouldn't
is
have,
left to
have
do
told her in
as he
front of that servant.
She
I really
thought
shouldn't.
If a raven could be sent to the
But I didn't want to
Boltons let
annoy
them
her.
know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
She noticed I asked on behalf of my mother.
Especially now.
I know, my lady.
Alright.
And I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice.
I don't
She
know
insists.
how that's going to influence this.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady.
Yeah,
King
I don't
Joffrey
trust
won't
this
like it.
servant.
Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I hope you
My
understand,
mother feels it
milady.
is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise
Aww, good old
Thank you, my lady.
Marjorie.
I will send a raven to my family at once.
Thank you. Is this going to be some Star Wars kind of thing where the servant is the real Marjorie and all this time Marjorie has just been the servant in disguise? That would be a twist, certainly. King's Road, Wolf's Wood. Is this Gerald again? I think it's Gerald again.
What's that, horsey? What are you here?
Oh no! That horse has gone from sad to scared.
7 hours.
7 hours, my lord. Ah,
Uh-oh. It sounds like torture. Oh no!
Let's play a little game, shall we?
It's Ramsay!
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of
Ooh.
their enemies as a coat?
Oh no. He spotted me. I don't think I want to see this, but...
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose
Oh,
I
God.
have full enough practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes
Let's
to
just
say,
listen. I don't need to
the
watch.
naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
Oh God,
He does
this
now.
is dangerous. Oh, Ramsay wants me dead as well if he finds out who I am.
To these foresters.
I could kill him now and save us all the trouble. But no, I don't think I can do that. That would probably mess up the whole story of Game of Thrones.
Listen.
There.
Oh no, it's Horsey.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Stay still. Maybe he won't notice me here in the dark.
Never mind.
Oh, phew.
We've wasted enough time already.
Okay, I think I did it. I think I got away with it. Who's this? Oh no, maybe I shouldn't investigate. If he screams, he'll draw them back. If he's alive. Like... I don't know. Am I able to... Oh yeah, I have to go forwards. I've no choice in the matter, apparently. Okay, let's check this dude out. Dude, you okay? Oh God. That's not very pleasant. Is he alive? He's gonna get an infection if he is. Oh, here we are, back at the old foresty fort, the forest fortress.
Lord Ethan.
Lord Ethan, what is it you want, lad?
You are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Aye. But I'll show them I will. I'll be a good leader.
300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house.
Aye, right tall lad he was too.
Lord Thorin the Bold.
Thorin the Bold,
who
he's
saved back the
certainly
river
very
valley
bold,
myself.
very bold man.
What did they call
Thank you, my
father?
lord.
Lord Gregor the Good.
I wonder what nickname I'll get. Is that going to be part of the game?
He was fair and wise. and
What will they
courageous
call
in
me?
battle. And what will they call me? That
My
is for
lord.
you to define as the new
Oh,
Lord.
here we go. Let's start defining.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and are they yours?
I will be Ethan the Merciless, my
Your
lord.
father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others.
Oh, the
The
Lord
Lord
Sentinel.
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Ah, okay. This is a nice political decision.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
That dude. Okay,
Summon the Lord. We need you.
he seems a bit of a bastard, but
I've done
Get
nothing
stuff
wrong.
done.
I was only trying to survive.
what did you do? What is your crime? I have to be professional.
Lord Ethan. Me.
You need my judgment, my lord.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that? This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Deserter. Deserter, is it?
This house is doomed!
Oh no.
We all fucking know it! Quiet, thief.
He's a thief and a deserter.
Supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
I think he needs some harsh justice.
3 spears.
Is Sir Royland
Is
mistaken?
what Sir Royland said true? Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
Oh,
It's
there's
not
no room for
stealing
cowards
or
in my
taking what's
kingdom.
yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Oh, this guy's a coward. He's bad for morale. We have to make an example of him.
But they're honest. This house is falling.
And his accent's a bit
Never
dodgy
survived the
too.
coming winter.
Then you admit the crime.
Say it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
This is going to be unpopular with the crowd, but we do have to be harsh with him.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them. Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is. Need to know
Maybe the harsh
they cannot do
punishment
whatever the fuck they
will
please.
put them in their place.
The Lord will not permit it.
We can't be soft on this guy,
Send him to the
Duncan.
wall.
Oh, what'll we do?
I will decide. Send him to the wall. Take his fingers.
Can I take them myself, like, and be honourable?
Question an innocent man would be an injustice, my lord.
I don't think it will. I think you admitted to a crime.
My lord, my family depends on me.
If I send him to the wall, that might be a good compromise. He's a deserter, but to the wall it is then.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
There we go, bit of punishment, but not too harsh. Don't want to destroy morale. Or don't want to destroy morale. Sorry, my accent. I'm slipping into my accent for bits where I'm not speaking as the character. That's interesting.
But a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Certainly do. It was my duty. It was my duty, sir.
So I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel
I like
can
this
help
guy's
you in the
voice.
face of disloyalty.
He's certainly got a
You need
very
someone
cool
you
way of
trust
speaking.
by your side.
I recognise the voice actor from somewhere.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom,
Oh, it's the Maester.
experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
Who would you choose,
There are two
Maester?
capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of
Oh,
the
here
other.
we go.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Oh, good. This is like pick the
Here,
run-in mate.
Racer of the Sentinel. The badge of office.
Do I have to
Tonight
like
is your first
hide
full
this under their
council
pillow or
meeting. It
something?
would be wise to bestow this
When
racer upon
of the one I
chosen
chose,
sentinel
like
then.
sneak in at the
Show
night
that
like a
you are
tooth fairy
decisive
type thing.
and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you, my lord.
For your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come
Maester's
speak
got
with
kind
me
of
when
pointy
you're ready to
Vulcan
convene a
ears.
small council, my lord.
Oh, who are we going to give it to? I should. Maybe I should mess everyone up and give it to like Ramsay Bolton or something. This is going to be one of those tough ones. I mean, I think Duncan's a bit of a soft touch, to be honest. But he's honourable. That's just the Maester again. We already talked to him. What's his name? Maester or Tengrin. What a complicated name. Let's look at the food. Food.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Is anything else missing, my lord?
Missing.
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery.
Well, that's good. We've
But I'm
kind of
still
stopped
worried
him
about our
early
stores.
on.
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again,
Ooh.
if you'd like.
It's a bit
We've done it
harsh.
before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs
Only if
to
it's
the
necessary.
That's what's necessary to keep the house safe. Then we must.
Aye, a hard choice, but it's what has to be done. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
It's a little bit evil, but I think you have to be a little bit evil sometimes. Let's talk to Duncan.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider. We face a difficult decision.
I have a difficult decision, my lord.
Perhaps I can
Difficult
help.
decision.
Your father often
Tell me what
sought
you
my
think.
counsel.
Let me spell it out for you. Let me ask you about the Sentinels.
As Lord, last name a sentinel?
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favour for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Is Sir Royland worthy?
What do you think of Sir Royland?
Just trolling him.
Trust him?
What do you think of that guy you hate?
Warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
See, if I ask them their opinions of each other, and then whoever's nicer about the other one gets chosen. I think that's the way to do it. Who's Malcolm? Let's talk to Malcolm. Good afternoon, Malcolm.
Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Yes, you should, you cheeky scallywag.
I saw what you did today.
Oh, he's my uncle.
It's
But
not an easy thing to do.
I'll be more
Showing
polite
mercy
to him.
To a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord.
I didn't show mercy. I sent him to the wall. Left him very unsatisfied.
First light.
Where are you going,
Where are you
Malcolm?
going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother.
Asher.
This legendary Asher. We'll have to get him back.
To return with him, to help the
She
house.
said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree.
It is not her place to make these decisions.
I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind.
The bitch should not override my decision. I am the lord here.
But you know that just as well.
I must be
I
firm.
must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's word can harden. That's true.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If
Who
I
do you
may
think
be
should
so
be a good
bold,
sentinel?
Sir Royland is the man for
Sir
the job.
Royland, eh?
He'd be a fine choice.
Why are you so
And I
sure?
trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Do you know? Okay, let's have a bit of a chat. Sorry, Uncle Malcolm, gotta talk to me sister over here. Next to the
Mother told me
horses.
Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Oh, she
Did
has.
she?
Excellent.
I knew we could rely on Mira. She
Good old
always
Mira.
thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough.
I wonder is that line,
Right now I'm more
she always
concerned
puts her
about you.
family above all else, was that formed by my
I saw
choices?
what you did to that
How I
man.
played her.
I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more
I haven't
mistakes.
changed, I'm just doing my
Who knows
job.
What happened with Lord Whitehill? Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
See, she's not very powerful. I don't really need her help. She's not a big player in the game.
They need me to, but
I have to be decisive. I can't let my sister drag me down in this.
Ethan, please.
Who do you think should be
Who should I name
Sentinel?
as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment.
Okay, it won't be Duncan Tuttle then, because you're annoying me a little bit.
And likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Okay, she's not a professional, so I don't know that I should take her advice too seriously.